I was texting him while my husband played with our kids in the next room. "Can't wait to see you tomorrow," I typed, adding a heart emoji. That's when my daughter walked in asking for juice and saw his name on my screen. "Who's Malik?" she asked, loud enough for her father to hear. The silence that followed was the loudest sound I'd ever heard. We'd been together 12 years. High school sweethearts. He was steady, reliable, maybe too predictable. Every Friday was pizza night. Every vacation was the same beach. Every anniversary was dinner at the same restaurant. My friends kept saying I'd settled too young. That I deserved excitement. Adventure. Someone who made my heart race. Malik was everything James wasn't. Spontaneous. Dangerous. He'd text me at midnight just to say he was thinking about me. Show up at my office with flowers. Plan surprise trips to cities I'd never been to. I told myself I deserved this. That being a good mother didn't mean I had to be a bored wife. The lies came so easily. Book club. Gym. Work conferences. James never questioned anything. He'd watch the kids, make dinner, ask how my day was. I'd kiss him goodnight thinking about Malik's hands. Justified it by telling myself James was too comfortable. Too trusting. Too boring. I started missing things. Parent-teacher conferences. Soccer games. Bedtime stories. Always had an excuse. Always promised next time. My son stopped asking me to read to him. My daughter started going to daddy for everything. I noticed but told myself they were just in a phase. The guilt would hit at weird moments. When James would bring me coffee in bed. When he'd brag about me to his friends. When the kids would draw family pictures and I'd see how they still put me in the center, smiling. I'd push it down. Tell myself I'd end things with Malik soon. After one more weekend. One more thrill. That night, when my daughter asked about Malik, I watched James's face change. Not anger. Something worse. Recognition. Like puzzle pieces clicking together. All my late nights. All my new clothes. All my distracted smiles. He put down the toy trucks. Told the kids to go play in their room. They knew something was wrong. Kids always know. My daughter kept looking back at me as she left. "Who's Malik?" His voice was calm. Steady. The same voice he used to propose. To say our vows. To promise we'd get through anything together. I couldn't speak. Every lie I'd prepared evaporated. He already knew. Had probably known for weeks. Maybe months. Just waiting for me to come clean. To choose him. To choose us. He stood up. Went to our bedroom. I heard drawers opening. A suitcase zipper. 10 minutes later he came down with a bag. Kissed both kids. Told them he'd see them tomorrow. They started crying, asking why Daddy was leaving. "Ask your mother," he said, looking straight at me. Then he was gone. The kids cried for an hour. I couldn't comfort them because I was the reason for their tears. Eventually they fell asleep in my bed, holding each other. I sat on the floor staring at my phone. Malik had texted 3 times. I couldn't even look at his messages. I typed, adding a heart emoji. That's when my daughter walked in asking for juice and saw his name on my screen. "Who's Malik?" James filed for divorce the next morning. Full custody request. Had documentation of every night I'd been gone. Every event I'd missed. Every lie I'd told. His lawyer was thorough. Mine said I should be grateful for weekends. Malik lasted 2 weeks after finding out I had kids. Said he wasn't ready for all that drama. Blocked me mid-conversation. The last thing he sent was, "This is too complicated." I'd blown up my life for someone who saw me as an inconvenience. My friends, the ones who'd encouraged me to live a little, disappeared fast. Turns out they loved the gossip more than they loved me. My married friends chose James. My single friends got bored of my crying. My own mother could barely look at me. The kids started therapy. My son wet the bed for months. My daughter asked if Daddy left because she told him about Malik. The therapist said they'd need years to process the trauma. Years I'd stolen from them for weekend getaways and hotel rooms. I moved to a 1-bedroom apartment. Every other weekend, I'd pick them up and pretend everything was normal. Pizza. Movies. Forced smiles. They'd count the hours until James picked them up. I'd watch them run to his car, relief on their faces. James started dating a teacher from their school. Someone stable. Someone who showed up. The kids loved her. Called her Miss Rachel. Told me about the cookies she made. The book she read them. The way she and Daddy laughed together. I tried therapy. The therapist asked what I'd been looking for. I couldn't answer. Adventure? Attention? Proof I was still desirable? Whatever it wasn't worth my daughter's nightmares or my son's stutter. Late at night, I'd scroll through old photos. Family vacations. Christmas mornings. Birthday parties. James smiling at me like I was his whole world. The kids climbing on him, safe and secure. A life I'd had in my hands and dropped like it was nothing. He remarried 2 years later. Small ceremony. The kids were in the wedding. My daughter was a flower girl. She showed me pictures, not realizing each one was a knife. They looked like a family. Complete. Happy. Everything we used to be. I dated, but it never worked. Either they ran when they heard my story or they were just like Malik. Using me for fun until something better came along. Eventually I stopped trying. My kids are teenagers now. They're polite but distant. I'm a visitor in their lives, not a mother. They tell Rachel their secrets. Go to James with their problems. I get graduation invitations and holiday cards. Formalities. Last week was my son's high school graduation. I sat in the back. Watched James and Rachel cheer as he walked across the stage. Watched my daughter take pictures with her family. Watched the life I chose to leave continue without me. I drove home alone. Sat in my empty apartment. Thought about that night with Malik's name on my phone. One moment. One choice. One text that cost me everything. Some mistakes you pay for once. Others you pay for every day for the rest of your life. I'm still paying. Will always be paying. And the price? It was everything that actually mattered.